guys, it's Bashara. So today I wanted to give you guys a Fenty face video. So I'll be using the Hydrating Primer and the Hydrating Foundation, and then of course the new Cheeks Out collection. So I'm super excited to show you guys that. For the cream bronzer, I got the shade Teddy. And for the blushes, I got the shades Rosie Latte, Fuego Flush, and Daiquiri Dip. My main focus today was the cream bronzer and the blushes. So these are supposed to be buildable, so they'll start out a little bit more sheer than others, but the color payoff is definitely still there. I do like that they kind of have like this watercolor effect to them. So what I think that means is it'll look really pretty on a variety of skin tones, because they're not gonna have like this weird cast behind them either. I feel like they blended really pretty. They look really soft on the skin. The finish is beautiful. Some have shimmer, some don't. I personally like the ones that don't have shimmer in it. I don't hate the shimmery ones either, so they're all really pretty. I do also feel like you can wear these without foundation or anything underneath it. So if you just wanted a little bit of bronzer, just like a little bit of color, but you don't want to put like a whole thing on, then I think these would be perfect for that. So I know everyone has been talking about the size of these blushes too. So here's reference. Here's the cream bronzer, you can see it, and there is the blush. So they are pretty tiny. I feel like with cream products, I feel like they're just like straight pigment. So I find when I use my cream products, I barely make a dent in it before I hit pan on like a powder blush or something. So in my opinion, they do last a lot longer. That's why the size honestly doesn't really bother me that much. But I do agree, they could have been a little bit bigger. Overall, I really like them. So if you want to see how I put them on, then keep on watching. Okay, so I already did my eyebrows and my eyes off camera because I just wanted to focus on the complexion today. So I'm going to start with the Hydrating Primer and then the Hydrating Foundation. I got the shade 290. I'm usually 300, but I wanted to try the more like olive toned shade. So we'll see how it looks. What I'm going to do, instead of putting the primer on first, I'm just going to mix it with the foundation. I saw Fenty's makeup artist do it, and it looked really pretty, so we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to do like one pump of foundation, and then maybe like 2 pumps. Yeah, like three pumps of the primer. I like small pumps though. So I'm going with my beauty blender, and then just gonna mix it all together. I'm gonna go right in. I already moisturized my face and everything, so we are good to go. It's a little light, but I think it'll oxidize or dry down a little bit darker. Oh, that looks really light on camera, but it's not this light in person. I'm just gonna tap it under my face too. Y'all, I promise this matches. I don't know why it looks like that. It's a really pretty finish. It's kind of like a tinted moisturizer. And I usually do this with my Too Faced primer too. So I really like the way it looks. So that's all done. It's really pretty. It's like the primer sheared out the foundation, so it's not as much coverage, but it still evened everything out, and it just looks really natural, really pretty. So next I'm going to brighten up with a little bit of concealer. I'm using the Milk Flex Concealer. I have the Fenty one, but my skin is just a little bit too dry for it. So I'm just going to use this one for now. I'm not going to do too much either. Just a little bit. Now that foundation is done, we can move on to the cream bronzer and blushes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use a brush on this side and a beauty blender on this side, just so that way we can see which one works best with the formula. The brush that I'm using is the Sephora collection number 90 brush. They did revamp their brush collection though, so this might not be available. But any synthetic brush would work for this. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and just tap the brush right into it. We'll see how much we actually need. Okay. And then I'm just going to focus it right in the cheekbones and then temple area. I'm just going to kind of tap it through. This is actually really cute. I like it. Take a little bit down here. Let's see. I like it. I like it. Okay, and then we'll do the beauty blender on this side. And again, I'm just gonna tap it right in there. Surprisingly got more payoff with the damp blender than I did with the brush. I felt like with the brush I had to go in a couple times, but the first tap with the sponge was pretty good. But I like to be extra bronzy, so we'll just add more. On the sides. The nose and chin. Okay, now on to the blushes. First I'll be trying the shade Fuego Flush. It's a really pretty orange with a little bit of shimmer in it. I usually don't like using pink toned blushes, so I'm really excited about this one. And then I cleaned off my brush and I'm going to do the same thing. Just going to tap it in there. And we'll go right on top of the bronzer. I really like this. It's really subtle though, but it does have like a really pretty warmth to it, so I'm digging it. Let's try it with the beauty blender. Again, I just feel like the color payoff is a lot better with this sponge for some reason. But I usually, that's usually how I put on my cream products anyway, so I like it. So yeah, that's Fuego Flush. Okay, so I put foundation back over on top of that. So now we can try the next shade, which is Rosie Latte. And that looks like this, if I can open it. Like that. So it's like a brownish rose color, which is literally what Rosie Latte sounds like. But it's really pretty. I'm excited about this one. And for the rest of these, I'm just gonna go in with my sponge since I already know that works better. I think this one's my favorite. It's a lot darker than I thought it would be when I first saw it on Fenty's Instagram. But I like it. I was worried about them being too sheer. I really like that these are buildable though, because I feel like I can get a little too crazy too quick, but at least with this I can kind of work my way up there. But yeah, this is definitely a favorite. And the last shade I got was Daiquiri Dip, and that's just a corally red color. I'm kind of nervous about this one. No, but it's very pretty. It's definitely not as overpowering as it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and keep Daiquiri Dip on, but now I'm gonna finish the rest of my face. And then I am just going to focus the matte setting powder right in the center, because I still want to look hydrated, but I like a soft matte center, so I won't do too much, but at least so it's set in place. And I'll probably avoid my cheek area just so I can keep that glow there. I'm going directly under where I put the bronzer and blush, but not right on top of it. I'm going to put on just a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to use the Mean Money and Hustler Baby duo. But first I'm going to go in with just like the subtle shade. And this, I'm going to focus on the bridge of my nose. I like this to kind of brighten up since it doesn't have the shimmer that I think Hustle Baby has, but it just helps brighten it up a little bit. I like to do that there, the brow bone, and then I'll tap a little bit of that on my cheek. You can stop here if you just want like a super natural, like lit within kind of glow, but I'm gonna top it off with Hustle Baby just so it pops a little bit more. Just like that, not too much. So really quickly, I'm just gonna add a little bit of eyeliner, finish up my eyes a little bit. And I am going to go in with Fenty's Full Frontal Mascara. The brush on this is really interesting too. I usually just kind of flip it, so I'm using the skinnier side though, because I have really small eyelashes and then it just kind of gets everywhere, so. Now I'm going to finish off the lips. I'm going to use these new Melt lip liners that I got. So they're all day, everyday lip liner. I'm going to use the shade Foxy. And this one is kind of like a cooler toned brown. I haven't worn these out yet, but I did swatch them on my hand and they were really creamy, but they didn't come off, so it's a good sign. And I love this color. It's really close to my natural lip line color though, but that's usually what I go for. And then of course, I am gonna go in with Fenty's Gloss Bomb, and this is just the original Fenty Glow color. Alright, and we are done. So overall, first let's start with the foundation and the primer. I love it. I am really glad because I can't use the soft matte foundation. My skin is just way too dry for it, even though it's a beautiful foundation. I just can't wear it. So I'm really excited about this one. I love the way it looked when I mixed it together, but I have used it separately, and that worked really good too. As for the bronzer and the blushes, it's a yes for me. I like it. I like them a lot. If you are looking for something that is like straight pigment off the bat, you're not gonna get it. But they're really pretty to be layered over contour even, so you could use like the matchsticks or whatever contour you use now, and then layer the bronzer on top of that just to add some warmth to it. I like it. This is usually what I do on a regular basis anyway. I have like the Anastasia cream contour kit, but this is a lot easier to use in my opinion. And the blushes are amazing. They're really cute, so I'm excited to wear them a little bit more. These are like my go-to colors, so I'm really happy with them. I do think that the Rose Latte color is my favorite, and every brown girl needs it, so I would absolutely look into that. That is it, and sorry I'm awkward, but this was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. Hopefully I will have time to do more videos like this, but if you have any suggestions at all, I would love to hear them. But yeah, I'm excited to do more, so thanks for watching. What did I just say? Matchable? You can definitely work your way up there. That was bad. Okay. Let's say that again. More pigment than you would with a... Sorry, that was my cat. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys a... Sorry. Ew.